guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a bullet journal video. I recently started a bullet journal and I was using a regular planner before, but I just found out that I didn't use a lot of stuff in it and a lot of it was going to waste, and the stuff that I wanted to have in it I was keeping in other books. So a bullet journal is just a good way to have it all together. It's just completely customizable. You put in exactly what you want and leave out exactly what you don't want. I know a lot of people get the dotted bullet journals. I forgot what they're called, but I actually just took a regular notebook that I already had, and it has lined paper in it, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I don't mind it. I think it's easier because I like to make sure that no matter what, I'm writing straight. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through, and then I'm going to show you what my July layout looks like. And this is just another like good way to know that you don't have to spend a lot of money to do this. I just used any old book that I already had, and as far as like the supplies that I use, I just used regular pens and then the Crayola fine tip markers, and then I just also use some of my Prismacolor colored pencils just if I want to do any coloring. So let's just go ahead and get started. My first page is my index. That way I can quickly look back and see where each thing is in my bullet journal. And I did leave a couple pages blank just in case I end up filling up this page, because I've seen a lot of people use their index completely up. So I thought I'd leave myself a little bit more room. And then I have a key here explaining all the different little markings in my journal, like my task, my completed task, if I am moving something forward, a deleted task, a priority task, task in progress, and then events, completed event, priority event, deleted event, note, research further, workout, birthday, money related, and then inspiration. And then my next page is just a half-year calendar. Since I did start bullet journaling in June, I just went from June to December. So I just have little monthly calendars and then important days right here on this side. And then my next page is a year in pixels. So basically each day I fill in the color depending on what my mood was for the entire day, and then in a year I can look back and see how my year went. So these are just bullet journal collections, like the year in pixels, and then my next page, a lot of these are just called bullet journal collections versus your bullet journal like monthly layouts and stuff. When I want to start doing these monthly videos, like how I'm gonna set up each month and then a flip through of how the previous month went, and I'm showing you these now because those videos will not include these. I'm just going to be showing you for like next month. It will be for the month of August and everything that I've done in the month of August. I really like this year in pixels, and I love seeing everybody else's online. I think they look so cool when they're all filled up. My next page is just where I can keep track of like everybody's birthdays. My next two pages are my book pages. So on this side I just drew out a little bookshelf with books and plants on it. I thought it was really cute. I got the idea from Pinterest, of course. So I'm going to be writing like books that I want to read, and then once I'm done with them I just fill it in with a color that I want the book. And then on this page I just write what book I'm reading, and then the author, the date that I finished it, and then I'm going to be rating it. So this is just my book ratings page, just so I can look back, because I do tend to reread my books a lot. Like I have some books that I've read like 7 times each. So this will be a good way, like if I don't know what I want to read next and I can't find anything new, this would be a good thing to just, you know, go ahead and see if there's any books that I rated that were high that I wouldn't mind reading again. So my next two pages, my first page is my goals for 2017, and I'm not really big on setting goals, like New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, but I am big on trying to get past my goals. So I just have my personal goals, my health goals, my YouTube goals, and my blog goals. So for personal goals, I just want to read my Bible more, have better savings, be a better person. And then for health, like, I want to start working out more. I want to lose some weight, and then I also want to get on a better sleep schedule. And then just YouTube, like, all the stats that I want to get to, and the same with my blog. And then this next page is my weight loss tracker. And my goal for 2017 is to lose 30 pounds. I just want to start out semi-small, something that's not going to overwhelm me. So each time that I reach a goal, I just write the date that I completed underneath until I get to my goal weight, and then I write the date where I completed my goal weight, and then I just start a new one. I kept this page empty because I'm not sure what I want to put on it yet, but this next page is just a way to track my monthly cycle. My next page is my last collection so far, and a bullet journal, you can do anything in it. You can doodle, you can write, you can do anything. So I wanted to do something fun on this page, and I wanted to do a my favorite things page. And I just drew out a bunch of stuff that I love. I have some coffee cups or coffee mugs here from Gilmore Girls. So it just says Luke's Diner, Al's Pancake World, Dragonfly Inn, Stars Hollow Bookstore, and then Kim's Antiques. Gilmore Girls is my favorite show. And then I just have some makeup over here, some of my favorite makeup, like ColourPop, my Beauty Blender, my MAC lipstick, my ColourPop lipstick, and then my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which is my all-time favorite. And then I just have lights strung up top, and then a little fall leaf, which now that I look at it, it kind of looks like a pot leaf. But it's supposed to be like a little holographic autumn leaf. And then I just have my photography, my iced coffee. I love reading. I am in love with bullet journaling lately. YouTube, a little quote from Gilmore Girls, and then a Central Perks little doodle that I did from Friends. And then just over here, I just have like mine and my husband's name, our song, and then our dates that we got together, our date that we got married, just something cute. So this is just my July 2017 cover photo. I was very much inspired by Jenny Journals on YouTube and Instagram. I really loved how she did it with the watercolors. I don't have any watercolors, and I'm not even sure if I'm good at it or whatsoever. I'm pretty decent at painting, but I don't think I've ever really tried to watercolor. So I just used my Prismacolor pencils, and then once I was done with that, I just outlined it with a pen. And I am in love with how this came out. I also washi taped the side, so when I'm looking at the side, each month will have a different color, and I'll be able to flip back and find it very quickly if I need to. I put a year's calendar right here so I can see the days and when each day is on what day, if that makes any sense. But I absolutely love this. I actually, for these two pages, I didn't want the lines in it to mess it up, so I actually just took some regular thin sketchbook paper and used a Elmer's glue stick and just glued it on after I finished drawing it. So my next page is just my month at a glance. So I have my monthly calendar up here again, important dates, and over here I have my July goal, and then I just have like my social media stats right here. So I have the beginning of July and then the end of July. I will fill it out. And then down here was supposed to be something else, and I completely messed up or found out that I didn't have enough room to do what I wanted. So I kind of started writing a recipe for a blueberry cobbler for my supervisor for her birthday. The next page is my monthly habit tracker. So I want to keep an eye on what I'm doing each day, and some of it I'm going to take out for next month because I just have like wake up on time, go to sleep on time, exercise, and then makeup, which you see I have not worn makeup to work all month long so far. Eat breakfast in the morning, which I really have a hard time doing. My My problem is, it's not that I eat a lot, it's I actually don't eat enough. I only eat 1 meal a day, which I know is very, very bad for you. I usually only eat dinner, so I'm trying to get out of the habit of that, and I'm trying to eat breakfast, eat lunch, and eat dinner, and then eat small snacks in between. I also want to do my Bible plan, which I am noticing this month I'm just having a really hard time doing it. So it's something that I need to work on for the rest of the month and next month. And then like no spend, no eating out, and then filling out my bullet journal every single day, which I have done really good at with a regular planner. I just got really bored and everything was repetitive and I didn't have enough room to do what I wanted, and I wasn't creative with it. And I consider myself to be a very creative person, so to have a creative outlet like this and be able to plan exactly how I want is really helping me stay on track with it, and I'm absolutely loving it so far. On to the next page. You can see that some of my markers bled through a little, but that's okay, I can still read it. So I have my daily gratitude. So every single day, at the end of the day, I like to sit down and write what I'm grateful for. Even if I'm having a bad day, it just reminds me of what I'm lucky enough to have and what's good in my life, like a good reminder for myself. My next page is another piece of sketchbook paper, or this might just be regular computer paper, I don't remember, glued onto here, and it's just a YouTube ideas and blog ideas page. So this is all my ideas for the month. Not necessarily that I need to do them, it's just what I want to do, just jotting down ideas, which is a really good thing to have for me. So jumping into my weekly layout, this is how I found out that I liked it, because last month I had all my days of the week spread out on 2 pages, and I found out that I didn't use the space. Like there was just a lot of empty space and I had no room for anything else on that page. So I found I am in love with how this weekly layout is set up, and it will be repetitive for the next couple weeks. I'm not sure if I want to keep it for next month, just because I want to try to play around with like creativeness, but I love how this is. So I just have my July 1st through 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And then I write what I need to do in each day, and then I either put it as an event or a task, and once I'm done, I check it off. Down here, I have a sleep tracker for each of the 7 days, and basically I just highlight, I put 8 through 10 o'clock, and I just highlight the hours that I'm sleeping so I can keep a track on like where I can work on it and get more sleep. It's just a good way to keep track of what you need work on, and that's why I love this so far. So on this page, it's just the rest of my weekly layout. I just have my little July over here, and this is this week, and then my little calendar, I just highlighted the week that we are in, and then I really like this. I think it's just really cute to have, but it's also a good way to see like if I'm going to be walking downstairs in the rain to work in the morning, you know? So this is just my little weather section, and I have the high and low for each day and how the weather is going to be. And then I have a notes section, a YouTube and blog section, and then a weekly goals section. The same exact thing with this page. I just found out that I had more to do this week, and I filled it out a lot more, and I really started setting goals for myself, and I really like how this looks a lot. And the next couple weeks are exactly the same. I just went ahead and already drew them out, and I just haven't really set them up yet. And then the last week of July only has 3 days in it, so I did my whole weekly layout on 1 page. So I have my Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I have my goals area, my sleep tracker, my YouTube and blog area, notes, and then I have my weekly calendar and highlighted what week we're in. And then I have on this page a July YouTube and blog scheduler. So I have 2 columns in here, one for YouTube and one for my blog, and this is how I'm just very carefully laying out like what I want to film and what I want to write for the month. So as you can see, I really need to start working on my blog again. I kind of got off track with it, so I think this is a good way to see what I can do and when I can do it. I don't have anything on this page. I'm not sure what I want to do. I think I might do a monthly recap just to write how my month was. And then my very last page of July is just my workout tracker. On this column right here, I just have the days of the weeks, the 7th through the 31st, which is when I started. And then I have columns and 0 through 90 minutes of workout time, and all I do is add a little dot next to the time that I worked out for that day, and then just connect it. And I set a goal for 150 minutes of working out for the month, which is just, I started out low just to make sure that I could reach it. And so that's just 5 times at least working out once a week. And I've already beat that in the first week because I have been to the gym 4 times in the past week, which is really good. Today is the only day that I haven't been because I did hurt my foot yesterday. I dropped a table on it. So I'm just letting the swelling go down. And then at the end of the month, I'm just going to add up the total time that I worked out for the entire month. So this is just a good way to see, like, you know, how much I'm working out and where I can improve, where I can maybe lay off a little. And then over in these 2 columns right here, it's just my workout tracker. So each day I just write the date in the corner. So I have the 7th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. And I just write what I did, like stretching, warm up on the bike, elliptical, weight ball, crunches, arm workouts, and just stuff like that. So every day I write what I did, and then I can see like where I need work and what I'm doing pretty good on. And I love this so much. So that is my bullet journal flip through and my July 2017 layout. I really liked how this turned out. I hope you guys did too. If you like what you see, let me know. If you have a bullet journal too, let me know. Tag me on Instagram or Twitter. I will have everything linked below. Let me know how you liked this video. I want to start doing this every month, like I said, which is just a good way. I want to do more on my channel. And this is just a good way to really branch out and do other things besides makeup. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a huge thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Yeah.